Hello, I'm Gail from Gail's Guiding Connections, and I was on a couple of weeks ago, well, 4 weeks ago now, to let you know all about our new online classes. And this is for psychic and mediumistic development. And I thought it'd be quite nice now just to bob on and let you know what we've been doing for the last 4 weeks. Well, on the psychic, we started with the chakras, using pendulums so we could measure the chakras to see whether they was blocked, too open or too closed. And we discussed and did a few exercises on how we can empower our chakras or take that excess energy away, which is all for our well-being with our spiritual development and also for our physical well-being. In the second week, we touched on aurograms, and that was connecting with the aura, reading the aura, going in and being able to feel the vibrations of the colours. And if we think of ourselves and what this aura is, it is the energy field around us. And to put it in simplistic terms, like a computer, we all have computers and they're all capable of holding a certain amount of memory, holding a certain amount of files. And we know the more crammed it is, the harder it is to find that information, to find the files that we want as and when we want it. So what do? We have cloud, we have internet storage cabinets where we can put all our information, and it's there forever and a day, and we know that we can connect into that from anywhere in the world whenever we want it, to those photographs or important documents or whatever it is that we filed that we want to keep a control of, that we want to keep an ability to be able to connect in with it as and when we want it, without walking around with loads and loads of documents and files and all the other access that it would take to carry that information around. This is like we are. We have our brains, we have our minds, and we have our aura. Well, it is within this aura that is like the iCloud or the Dropbox. It is a memory system, and every single experience that we have had, every little bit of knowledge that we have got, every book that we have read, every conversation that we've been a part of, it's all stored within our memory system. And it isn't in here. It's all around us in this beautiful energy field that we call the aura. So when you begin to look at that and how fascinating that is, then no different than when we want to find a file on our computer. I can connect anywhere in the world. I can go into my files no matter where I am, and I can carry it around in just a little box, because that is modern day technology. Well, this modern day technology has been with us since the beginning of time. That is our mind, our aura. And we've got this universal mind as well, where every thought, every single experience, every notable person, everything from history is all kept in that universal mind. So when you begin to make these connections, you suddenly begin to realize just how phenomenal our psychic gifts can be. That we can connect into a person, we can connect into their aura, and we have Livy to all their memories, everything, the good and the bad. And it enables them to take control of our lives. If we can see quite clearly what it is we're holding on to, these blockages that we have that are stopping us going forward, and we have the ability to be able to identify them, then we can begin to work on them and we can begin to let them go. So this is all about the psychic, and this is what we have been learning, what we've been working with. And then the third week, we took it a step even further. We began to look then at the colours, and we began to look at the different mediums that we can use. And what we chose to use was ribbons, and we also used spirit ribbons. And when you're working with ribbons, they're quite phenomenal, because not only have you got the colour, you've got the texture, you've got the different materials. And one of the things I like to look at when you look at a ribbon, quite a simple little thing, and you look at it maybe 1/2 inch wide, a couple of millimeters wide. But when you take away a thread, you begin to see all the threads that hold it together. And this is how the ribbons are symbolic in our psychic gifts and how we work with it. When we begin to work with somebody's aura, when we begin to do a psychic reading on somebody, it's just like those threads. We just take one, and as we pull that thread and we go into that thread, we're able to see what brought all that about. So this is what we've been doing for the last 3 weeks. And today was the 4th lesson in our psychic, and we brought all those things together. And that is what the students have been doing this morning, and I have to say I'm amazed at the work that they've come out with. So you can see here, it isn't just an online course. It isn't just an hour and a half of a class, because these classes are taped, they're recorded. So then you can have live it to them at any time you want. They're there for a full week, so you can bob in and bob out of them. But then you have got the group that you're working with. We currently have 32 members. 32 members. And they are 31 different people that you've got the opportunity to work with if you wish. And they've got the opportunity to work with you. And you're saying, well, I'm not too sure whether it's for me or not. I'm a complete beginner. Some of our members are complete beginners and they've done some miraculous work. They've done some brilliant work. But I've also got students that themselves are teachers. I've got students that have done themselves psychic and mediumistic work for a long, long time. But like me, we never stop learning. That is the beautiful thing about it. We never, ever stop learning. With the mediumship, similar to. By the first week, we was looking at the clairsentiences, the 7 physical senses that we use in a psychic way. So you've got the clairvoyance, the clairsight, clairaudience, the clear hearing, clairsentient, the clear smelling, clairgluteant, the clear tasting, clairsentience, the clear sensing, when you're using every atom of your being to get that information. Then that goes on to clear knowing, and then you've got claircognience. Oh, there's so many ways that we get information, and we don't realise how we get these informations and how we communicate with people in our everyday lives. So when you begin to work psychically and you're beginning to work mediumistically, we're using all these senses, and these all bring us in different information in different ways. So instead of having it 1 or 2 dimensional, you've got 6, 7 different dimensions there that you're working with, and you can truly get the essence of the spirit that you're working, their personality, their characteristics, that made them unique, that made them the person that you knew and still know. So that's what we've been doing. And we was also studying on the history of spiritualism, how it's evolved into modern day spiritualism. We looked a little bit on there on the Witchcraft Act and the different laws that have come in since. So we're also looking at the legality of what we do, and we're looking at the morality of what we do as well as the spirit, the pure essence of spirit. So that's what we've been up to in this first 4 weeks. And next week, we're starting on the angels. We're looking at angels, how to invoke angels, the different kinds of angels, how different angels work with us in different ways, how we all have a guardian angel, how to connect in with them angels, how to do card oracle readings. So, I hope you're excited, or at least it's began to give you a little bit of intrigue into how we're working. And it isn't just a 1 month or a 2 month. It is going to go on. We're going to keep rolling it out. And every month we're going to have different themes that we're working with. And like today, on the 4th week, we're going to be doing the putting it all together, really working at it at a depth. And the depth probably that even the most experienced of us, we're still going to be able to take it to another level, and then another level, and then another level. So, if you're interested in joining us, please visit my website, www.gailriding.com. Have a look at the classes and go to the bottom there and just subscribe. All it is £30 a month, £30 UK a month, and that is for 8 live classes. And each one of those classes, as I've already said, they're video recorded for you, so you can watch them over and over again. They're up there for a week. Within each class, I channel a meditation. I just allow the spirit to come close and allow them to influence me, allow them to inspire me on what that class is about and where they want to take it in a meditation. They're put out every week free. I put them up on YouTube, I put them out on Facebook, so anybody can enjoy them. But they are all taken from the live classes. So please, if you're interested, come and join us. There's no commitment. You can join us for a month and then decide it's not for you and leave. You can, as I hope, carry on for month after month after month after month, because it will keep evolving. It will keep growing. And also, towards the end of the year, we'll be doing workshops, and those workshops will be taken from the classes, from the lessons. So, as it is at the minute, I have quite a few of you from Australia. Hi to all you in Australia. We've got lots from all over the British Isles. I have a lady from Singapore, beautiful lady. Belgium, we've got from Norway, and we've got one from Sweden. So, no matter where you're from, unfortunately, I can only speak English. But if you can speak English, or you've got somebody that can translate for you, come on, come and join us. You have nothing to lose. You have such an awful lot to gain. So, look forward to seeing you in class. Bye.